Hello, denizens of the internet. Welcome to another edition of RBF. Today is chock-a-block with stuff. We've got Apple keyboard replacement stuff, and we've got Microsoft is bringing out a dongle for its Surface Pro. Plus, we're going to be talking about why you should be deleting all your social media stuff. So stay tuned. Welcome back. So first up is Jaron Lanier, who is a virtual reality pioneer who I actually shared the stage with back in the 90s, back when new media was hot, and he was doing all this virtual reality stuff that was, quite bizarre and cool and artistic. And then I remember, because you'd walk into the hallway and there was a gigantic, like two Silicon Graphics computers. Now, I mean, everything that he did back then could probably be done, on an Apple Watch, but it was a spectacular show, and the machinery was even more spectacular. I mean, that's how we thought virtual reality was going to be. But anyway, I digress. So Jaron Lanier, he's a genius because he's kind of a big guy and he's white and he's got dreadlocks. So yeah, I mean, that's like kind of genius. Don't they? Isn't that what geniuses look like? He's now come out with a book, and it's called 10 Arguments for Deleting Your Social Media Account Right Now. Here's a description of Lanier's book. Lanier's reasons for freeing ourselves from social media's poisonous grip include its tendency to bring out the worst in us, to make politics terrifying, to trick us with illusions of popularity and success, to twist our relationship with the truth, to disconnect us from other people even as we are more connected ever, to rob us of our free will with relentless targeted ads. How can we remain autonomous in a world where we are under continual surveillance and are continually being prodded by algorithms run by some of the richest corporations in history and have no way of making money other than to being paid to manipulate our behavior? How could the benefits of social media possibly outweigh the catastrophic losses to our personal dignity, happiness, and freedom? Sorry, isn't that the whole point of being on social media? Am I missing something? On to the Apple MacBook Pro keyboard. The controversy continues, but in this particular case, after 3 lawsuits, Apple has kind of, agreed maybe we will fix all these problems. So they've created a worldwide service where you can have your MacBook Pro and your MacBook, or recent ones with those weird butterfly keys, you can have them replaced, upgraded. So what's eligible? Apparently, if you've tried to fix it yourself, you're eligible, unless, of course, you took a blowtorch to the keyboard. Then I think Apple would suspect that maybe you were just a little mad at your keyboard. Of course, if there's water damage, then it's not eligible, even if the water damage came from the torrent of tears that dripped from your face onto the keyboard in a deluge as you tried to make your midterm report and the keyboard got stuck. And so that's you can't. Keycap replacement kits are available for English, French, German, Danish, Italian, Spanish, and Swedish keyboards. But I don't understand the point. Right now, when I type on the new MacBook Pro keyboard, everything kind of comes out in German, Danish, Italian, Spanish, and Swedish. So, if it's doing it now, then why do we need to fix that? In Microsoft news, they're bringing out a dongle for their Surface Pro. Yeah, because they want to get into some of that Apple dongle action, that they're missing out on. Anyway, the Surface Pro has got this really weird, power port, and, they're adding this ginormous dongle that allows them to add USB. I mean, clearly what they're trying to do is just get rid of their backlog of Zunes. And finally, Instagram TV has launched. They call it IGTV. And the very first thing I saw, the very first video, was this Italian woman taking us on a trip through a tour of her flat in Italy. I didn't understand a single word that she said, and I didn't care. I watched the whole thing. The next video that you see on queued up, I avoided. I really didn't need to see 2 people in a shower. What is going on, Instagram? Weird stuff. That's it for RBF. Stay tuned till next time, RBF fans, when I'll be talking about other stuff that I've stolen from other people on the internet. Till then, so long, internet denizens.